Welcome to Potato Vampires blog number 2. I'm actually behind the camera right now, and as you can see in front of you is one of our pieces of kit that I actually purchased for filming. Well, I actually bought it for other purposes as well. It's actually kind of like, it's one of the things I've been looking to grab for myself for recording audio, especially if you notice, because I'm recording straight through the camera, and of course the sound's never going to sound as right as if you get something as beautiful as this Zoom H4n. So I'm just doing a wee, I've never done one of these before, so it's essentially one of those like geeky unboxing things, so I don't know if this is going to work. As you can see, my hands are right here. I might end up leaning too close to the mic and shouting in your ear. If that happens, just turn it down, and then I'll be there, and I won't be destroying your ears. So, the H4n box. We look at the back of the spec here. Well, I can't look at it through the screen because I need to wear my glasses. But yeah, you can see a lot of details there. If you want, just look them up. Nice piece of kit, recommended to me by a friend of mine's. Well, it was a Jen, who worked on Freehouse, she was actually chatting about it on Facebook, and I went and looked it up afterwards, and my god, I so wanted one of these. So found an excuse to buy it, which is work. Of course, nice wee benefit, extra gigabytes SD card. You never go wrong with that, but I've already got enough of those sitting around. So, lid open, sliding it out. Let's see what we get inside the box. Oh, turn it around, don't want to drop it. So, just put it in the main kit. Manuals, as usual. Cubase LE, which is pretty nice. I have a better version of myself, but this is kind of cool to have as well. It's a spare software. So, as always, manuals, warranties, everything sealed up. In the box itself, you've got your power adapter, AC, as usual, just typicals. Whoop. Your wee fuzzy head, fantastic. Memory. Essentially a handle for the zoom, but personally, I'm going to probably put a hutch underneath it so I can slide in and out of tripods or monopods as I need them, but mostly it's going to be hanging from my hip most of the time because we're going to be running booms out from it. But if we're going to be shooting anything that's just kind of like radial around the room, I'll pop it onto the hot shoe mount and probably throw it onto this Manfrotto tripod that I have. Pop those out of the way. As always, you get your adapter cables as well. Just micro USB to USB. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the actual device. It's a nice wee plastic case. Nice wee safety case comes with it. I'd be really worried about dinging those, the mics at the top. I should probably have prepared for this by finding out what the actual mic brands and everything else is actually attached to everything. But sorry, I'm just showing off something fancy, and I'm going to play with it. So today, though it's only dual AA, which is kind of nice. And standby mode as well, or it's not standby, it's stamina mode for trying to make them last a wee bit longer. Just take a look around the sides here. Can you see where the connections are? So you got your remote, which I didn't purchase. I could have as part of a deal, but I didn't really find too much use for it at the moment. But I could imagine it being really useful if you're actually operating the boom pole. You can actually essentially hold the remote in one hand while you're holding the boom pole, and you can actually just from 1 and 2 seconds rather than having to swipe around and then get to the radial dials and stuff on the side of this. Side, SD slot, recording level, quick manually change, menu, essentially slide for menu systems, and click for actually selecting them. As you can see, mic, and then 1, 2 in, so you got 2 top, and you've got your dual XLR on the bottom. Well, I think those are XLR and quarter, aren't they? Those are dual slots. Everything else sitting here is quick easy access, folder, file, record speed, switching from WAV to MP3, and basic controls in the front there. I'm really delighted with this. I'm going to have so much fun reusing it. Tweaking the settings and getting things around for live recording is going to be different and all, and it's going to be one of the things where we're going to make use of this for the sofa sessions pretty quickly. It's kind of a cool wee device to have. So I'll just give it a quick turn on. Just need to grab a memory card here. So free memory card. Pop it out of this. Slap it in here. Whoop. Oh, there we go. And end up memory card. Make sure I don't break it while doing this. There we go. And we can just turn her on, which is on the side here. Also a hold function as well if you're locking out things. So you see zoom, powering up. One of the things that people are still pointing out, like about choosing something that's like a low battery screen, like it's on like that, like having this kind of grayscale instead of going for like ones with new touch screens and stuff. I don't see the absolute need for it really, as is, because I'm one of those things where I don't want to spend extra money for just something that looks pretty rather than actually something I can get good function out of. So as you can see here, MP3 goes up to 128, 160, 192, 224, 256, 320. Oh, no, there we go. That's awesome. So you got WAV all the way through. And then you've got your MP3, which is kind of convenient. So you can switch between them. Very quick to select. Speed-wise, you can actually increase percentage of speed playback. Assuming for if you want the purposes of actually turning everybody into chipmunks. You got your file function, which is just something that I recorded earlier on whenever I took this out. And there we have folders, so you can actually organize. Very convenient whenever we're going to be shooting, because I'm going to try and organize these by date. So one of the things where it's easier to keep track of what you shot in each day, especially if you're going to be keeping track of your shoot numbers, which is something that we need to really sort out. I need to just kind of write up a format so that no matter what, whenever we copy them across, both me and Cal will be using the same format, even though we're using 2 different devices. He's personally going to be using probably the Forstex FR2, which we're hoping to rent, but if not, we'll be sharing this most of the time. Might as well not it's like worthwhile getting it for the days, because we're renting the boom mics and everything else as well, but if we can get a deal because of the rest of the equipment, then that'd be awesome. Yeah, I might as well just sit here and show you a quick re-record actually. I'm not going to, so you can switch here, you got your outline mix, you can see there's nothing coming in. Switch over to the internal mix, and you should actually be able to see record. Actually, hang on, get out of the recording. There you go. So it's actually here now, sitting on record, standby, ready to rock and roll, pause and everything. And you can see my voice levels from here is actually not too bad. If I turn it around and actually kind of shout from here, you might actually be able to see that the directionality is really, really good in this. I'm actually above and behind, in front of it now, but still reads pretty clear. Although the only problem is you're going to get handshake and everything else whenever you're using this mode. So this is going to be awesome if I can get it in tripod and use it for gigs, or for the sofa sessions if we've got an acoustic artist coming in. So it might sound really good, it might sound really bad, but again, it's going to have to take a lot of tweaking in the settings. So that's it marked there, and then stop it. And then that's saved. I might actually add that as a separate sound file just so you can hear the audio quality. As you can see here, menu system, folder file, selection of input, recording settings, tools. Kind of cool little tools in there. Tuner, metronomes. It's kind of convenient just to have. I'm sure it's mostly for guitarists and stuff, or musicians. Play mode and system, and changing languages and date and time, backlight. Yeah. So yeah, all so we set in there between Alkali and batteries. Oops, sorry, the wrong place. Version number, factory reset and stuff. You can switch between the two of them, assuming it's actually like optimal settings for either battery type, to make sure they last that little bit longer. Let's see what else is. SD card, yeah, mode. I see that you can select the mode there. Stereo, same 4-channel MTR. It's just fucking amazing to actually have that all there. It's ridiculous. Means that I can actually use this instead of my mixing desk to record sound, and it's one of those things where it kind of frees up a lot of things for me, because I can really just do audio editing rather than actually having it for audio recording setup, which has been the most hassle thing whenever I'm using my mixing board and stuff. Rather, I can run the mix board through to this is actually a line in, line out for left and right, and they'll do the same job, hopefully. Well, anyway, this is the Zoom H4n, part of our gear for Potato Vampires. Hope you keep on watching the videos, and we'll chat to you soon. And we'll probably, like I've said, I'm going to be doing videos all the time. I'm actually doing clean up and set stuff today, so you'll get to see that whenever I'm finished. Good luck.